Hello guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys how to make iOS button in Figma for the light mode. We'll be doing the night mode button in the next video, so stay tuned for the next one. Before we get started, I'm going to give you guys a general overview of iOS button. Now there are many forms of iOS button in human interface guideline, but for this video we will be only doing the most used button category. As you can see, there are 4 versions of this button. It's filled, tinted, gray and plain. Each one of them are with and without an icon. So to get started, I'll be writing some text. So let's write button since we are designing a button. And for the button text property, I'm going to give it font family to accept for display, which would be semi-bold. Size would be 17, and for the line height it would be 22, and for the letter spacing it's going to have -0.41 px. Now you have to write px. If you only write -0.41, it's going to convert it into percentage and you would not get the exact value of this text which we need to design the iOS button. With the text selected, I am going to press Shift plus A key to make an auto layout. Now I want all the elements that is going into the frame to be center aligned, so I am going to choose the center alignment, and for the space between items I am going to let it remain 10, and for horizontal padding it's up to your choice, but I like mine to be 20. Now iOS button for the larger side should have 48 height, so I'm going to make the vertical padding to 13 for both sides to get 48 height. Now that we have done with our auto layout settings, we're going to give it a fill color. So I'm going to give it fill color from Human Interface Guideline System Blue color, which is 007A. There you go. Now I'm going to give this a corner radius of 10 for all sides, and now I'm going to drag this SF symbol which I have gotten from the Figma community file to the frame. Let's drag it down to the frame. Now there you go. Now I'm going to change the text and icon color. Icon and text color should be white, and since the icon has the white color, I'm going to change the text color to white also. There you go. Now if we stretch this button, we're going to get this effect that we want. And there you go. We have successfully created our button. Now I'm going to make it a component. Let's make it a component and let's give it 2 properties so that we can make the button easily accessible for our design file. Let's write type equal to field, since it's a field button, and For the icon, I'm going to give it a boolean value. Since the icon is visible in this particular button, so I'm going to say true for this one. There you go. Now let's create variant. This is going to have the same properties, just the icon should be false. Since we're going to make the icon invisible in this one. There you go. Now let's make another one. We're going to make the icon visible, and for the properties should be the same, just the fill color would have 15% opacity since it's a tinted one, and for the icon color and the text color it's going to have the system blue color with 100% opacity. There you go. Now I'm going to make another version of it without an icon. There you go. Now let's quickly make others. Let's make the gray button. It's going to have all the same properties as the previous one, just it's going to have the fill color of E1, E2, E2 and 100% opacity. There you go. And let's make another variant without icon. Don't worry, I'm going to name all of them after creating. For this one, it's going to be plain, and for the plain button, we are going to have no fill color. So for this one, we can either make the opacity, fill color opacity to 0% or just hide it. I'm going to hide it, and let's add the last one. Now I'm going to make the icon invisible. There you go. We have successfully created all of our buttons. Now let's name them. It's going to be tinted one with icon, so it's going to be true. For this one, it's going to be tinted and icon should be false. There you go. And for this one, we're going to add a new value. It's going to be gray and icon will be true. For this one, it's going to be gray and gonna be false. And for the last one, it's going to have a new value and it's plain icon equal to true. And for the last one, it's going to have plain and icon is false. There you go. Now we have successfully created our buttons. Now I can do a small demonstration how you can choose between different buttons by changing its property from the property panels. Let's draw a frame. I'm going to choose iPhone mini. There you go. Now let's choose this one. I'm going to drag this button over here. As you can see, the button I have chosen is filled without an icon. Now I can choose different one by just changing its property. I can make it plain with icon, or I can make it tinted without an icon. There you go. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.